team yesterday after the loss about punching back and coming back. Boy, I thought they did a good job of that today.
We did. Each day is a new day, most certainly with our group. And like I said to you on the TV part, don't know what tomorrow brings. I'm sure it'll bring some weather. I'm sure it'll bring some weird. I'm sure it'll bring some, banter back and forth. Just because it's fun. It's competitive. It's a rivalry. I'd like for all parties just to play baseball. I think that would be my hope for tomorrow. It's unfortunate Crotch getting thrown out post leaving the game. So all those things matter. So we gotta make sure we're on ours, because we know what we ask our guys to do, and they need to do that to put ourselves in a position both in the present moment, but there's also ramifications for actions. So we need to make sure we understand that.
I thought the top of your order set the tone early. Those top four guys really put good swings on the ball today.
They did. I just thought they all were flat and fast, and Jimmy showing uber toughness, as we already know. Blake had a huge day, biggest day he's had this season when it was really needed. JP had great at-bats. Certainly started with the home run earlier when I feel like it was a 7 or 8 pitch at-bat, just if my memory serves me correct. And Pyse's big home run to right was awesome, and did a good job defensively too. I know we had the one error, I guess, but I just thought Tommy's had a good tone. Zach got us out of a jam, and Alonso kept us out of any more jams. And to be quite frank, was kind of attacking the zone. I know he had the 2 walks, but they were aggressive in nature, which I can live with. We got to do a little bit better about at times. As soon as something goes a little haywire, that's when we get into 2-0 mode as a pitching staff. We got to be better about that. If they get a hit, so what? Get back and just re-execute a little bit better. Relocate a little bit better. I think that's going to be just something that honestly is going to be pivotal tomorrow. To be honest, we need to do that at an excellent level. And if you do that, then you usually are in a good spot coming into games.
Talk about the work of Dylan Alonso. Did what you needed today, and he's been good lately.
So it's a tremendous week for him. We've asked him to change some things. To give himself an opportunity to be even better than someone who of course can be really, really good. And I think he's done that this week. Obviously not going to privy the adjustments we've made here on here, but man, he's done a really good job this week. And because of that, I think you get rewarded. The game generally knows, right? It's like we always say, the baseball knows. If the human throwing it has conviction, trust, belief. And for Alonso today, I thought he had a lot of belief. And, in the last inning, there was a couple balls that were hit decent, but we know where they're going to hit the ball, and if you throw it with conviction, guess what? You'll get rewarded with outs. Like we're using aluminum bats. Like eventually they're going to all hit balls hard, just as happened to us before too. And so just a really good job there in that ninth inning. Especially, I don't know how we give a pitch clock violation in the ninth when our guy's trying to put gear on. That's like, what are we doing? But you know what? That is the most impressive thing that happened today, because it's a 1-0 count. And he just pumps it, gets ahead, the count gets late, and he gets the out. Don't know why that's happening, but nonetheless, awesome job, because that just added to the level of difficulty for him, and he handled it very seamlessly.
It's hard to believe we're about to play the final home game of the year tomorrow with a lot of things going on. Obviously, the game itself is big for you. You want to take this series, but a chance to honor tomorrow the seniors and mothers. Going to be a big day tomorrow for this team.
Yeah, it absolutely is. I really hope, obviously just in general, because all mothers deserve to be rewarded, every mother everywhere, maybe more than even seniors. I'm supposed to say that. I mean, I'm using my noggin right there. But I obviously hope that weather doesn't, do anything to deter, so that people come out and, listen, there's a lot of things, in particular, the guys that have been in this program for a couple years, and this is nothing different than the guys who are in their 1 year and their seniors. But man, I really hope that people appreciate the multi-year guys, especially who, they've been a part of some pretty cool stuff. And hopefully they'll continue to be part of even, cooler, bigger, and better things. Only time shall tell on that. But you always want guys to get their due. It's I don't want it to be more than it is, so that we don't play our best baseball. But at the same time, it's a pivotal moment, Everybody kind of remembers those days, and, hopefully, good things for all these kids and their families, and certainly, of course, for all the mothers that are going to be out here supporting their sons they devote a lot of time. This is I say it all the time about how unique baseball is, but it's a hard game. no disrespect to any other sports, but man, our game is so tough. It's stressful. You watch the parents sometimes who live and die with what goes on because you inevitably have zero control over what goes on. And so to have a time where you get honored is an important thing. Ooh, I'm gonna check out some swings over here. Oh, that ball's smoked. That kid's gonna want an offer, and he's gonna be an app. Who knows where the world of athletics will be, but he'll probably be a nightmare. So, anyways, appreciate you guys. Go Trojans. We'll see everyone tomorrow.
We'll let you get the stand for your team today, man. Nice comeback.
Yeah, it's always nice to bounce back. Obviously, yesterday didn't go how we wanted to, and it's a tough team, and it's tough to show up and bounce back and compete like that. But glad we did.
Top of the order really competed at the plate. You had an especially good day, man. Seeing the ball well out there today.
Yeah, it's a long season, and a couple weeks ago I was hot as can be, and I felt like I could not get a hit, and then baseball hits you, and I've been struggling the last couple of weeks, but you just got to show up and put in the work and get behind your guys.
It's contagious too. As you hit and get things going, the whole team follows suit.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a couple guys that are like that. When they're going good, it seems like the whole team's going good, and I'll take pride in that. And when I wasn't going well, I just got to be better.
It was such a big game to not lose this series today to South Alabama. Gives you a chance now to take the series in the final home game of the year.
Yeah, and that's our plan. That's exactly what we plan to do, and we're going to rest up, and we're going to show up, and we're going to compete tomorrow and go for the series win.
Thanks for the time, man. It was
Yes,
fun
sir.
watching you work today.
Thank you.
We'll keep it here, Barry, and talk to another guy that we're glad to talk to today, Blake Cavill. I was just talking to Josh Blake, the top of the order, man. You guys really put the bat on the ball well today.
Yeah, one. I think we had maybe 11 hits between us four. It was incredible. Every guy got on, and not just singles, extra base hits. I think all of us had maybe 2+ extra base hits each, and it really paid off.
I talked to him also about the importance of bouncing back from the disappointment of last night, and you guys came out and got on them early.
Yeah, they're a fiery team. They were chirping all night long yesterday, and then we come out early in the first, and that gets us fired up, and they're still yapping away, and we just keep competing, and the score showed it.
And that's what it gets down to, doesn't it? What goes on between the lines, and not just the top of the order, but you guys that have been around a little bit showed the leadership, I think, today to do what you needed to do to win. That's how you respond, right?
Exactly. Yeah, us older guys, it's all about the grinding at bats, putting their bats together, and we did that. We competed all day long. Whatever they threw at us, we just kept barreling every pitcher, and it's really fortunate for us.
Really hard to believe we're about to play the final home game of the year. Big day tomorrow, not just for the game itself. You need to win the series, but chance to honor seniors, chance to honor mothers. It's going to be a big day around here at Riddle Pace.
Yeah, there's not probably a better team I'd rather play on tomorrow for our last game. South Al, our rivals, and we really showed it today, and should be a big crowd tomorrow and big day for the seniors.
And go enjoy this one, and we'll see you tomorrow.
I will. Thank you, guys.
There you go, Barry.